as you're preparing for your divorce, make sure you know what's going on with your kids. Make sure you know who your kids' teachers are. Make sure you know what their schedule is, what their schooling is, when their doctor appointments are. Make sure you know who the doctors are. I once went to court and I put the other party up in the stand and I asked them, what's the name of your child's doctor? They didn't know. I asked them, what's the date of your birth of your child? They didn't know. And when that happened, I looked at their attorney and their attorney was just going like this, rubbing their head. And they knew they lost the case. That make sure you know everything about your kids, because if you don't, it's going to be apparent to the court, it's going to be apparent to the other side. For financial documents, when you go to court, make sure you know what your family's income is. So make sure your taxes are up to date. By the way, find out whether or not you owe any taxes as a family. If you're not the one preparing those financial documents and tax returns, make sure your spouse doesn't have a whole bunch of debt that you don't know about to the IRS or state of Georgia. Get your bank statements together. Know what your credit card statements look like. Also, make sure you run a credit check. You need to know what your credit score is. You need to know what cards are opened in your name. I've seen situations where spouses open a credit card in their other spouse's name. The other spouse never even knew about it. So make sure that's not happening to you. Make sure that your spouse didn't open joint credit cards, run up the numbers, run up the costs, and guess what? You're on there too, and so you're responsible for half of that. You don't want to be a victim of that. So get to know your own personal finances. Look at what your own debt statements are and figure out what your financial picture is before you head into your divorce so that you know what a good settlement's going to look like.